next speaker, Mr. Iqbal Hassan. He will talk about on digital warfare and information battles. Muhammad Iqbal Hassan is an advocate at the Supreme Court of Bangladesh and a committed human rights activist. He is currently pursuing a PhD in law and previously served as assistant professor and chairman of the Department of Law at the University of Information Technology and Sciences, Dhaka. He has published widely on legal and human rights issues and actively engages in research and advocacy on matters such as refugee rights and global humanitarian concerns. So please, over to you.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum and warm greetings from Bangladesh. It is a privilege to address this important gathering on a topic that defines modern conflict, digital warfare and international battles shaping global opinion. Now new battlefield has turned from territory to the technology. In fact, traditionally, wars were fought on land, sea, and air. Today, however, conflicts are increasingly fought in a fourth domain, that is, digital space. Digital warfare is not merely about cyber attacks, it is about controlling narratives, influencing perceptions, shaping global opinion in real time. In this sense, information itself has become a weapon. So, narrative power in case of Palestinian question, so nowhere in this more visible than in the case of Palestine. The struggle is no longer confined to physical territory, it is also a battle of narratives. The struggle images, videos, and testimonials circulate instantly across platforms. Competing narratives attempt to define truth. Algorithms often amplify certain voices while silencing others. This raises critical questions. Who controls the narratives? Who controls the narratives whose voices are heard or whose are suppressed? Digital platforms have given voice to the oppressed, yet they have also enabled misinformation, disinformation, and selective framing. These have been burning issues in today's digital warfare and challenging the battlefield. So, if we see to the legal and ethical dimensions, as a student of law and practitioner of law, from international law perspective, we see that digital warfare presents serious challenges, but there is no comprehensive global legal framework governing information warfare. Issues like propaganda, digital censorship, and algorithmic bias remain largely unregulated violations of human rights, including freedom of expression and access to information are increasingly occurring in digital spaces. This creates a dangerous imbalances where powerful actors can shape global opinion without accountability. So, in this case, there is a crucial role of media, techno companies, and states. We must recognize three key actors in digital battlefield. Number one, a state which engage in strategic communication and sometimes digital propaganda. Number two, digital media institution which influences public discourses through framing and coverage. Number three, technology companies whose algorithm determine what billions of people see and do not see. These actors collectively shape global consciousness, yet their accountability mechanisms remain very weak. They are hardly accountable to any authority. So in this case, Bangladesh as our country and global as a member of Global South In our perspective, this issue is particularly very important because as a part of global south, we often find that our narratives are underrepresented. Our perspectives are marginalized in global discourse. Therefore, we think that we must have to ensure and strengthen our digital presence and storytelling capacity, promote fact-based and ethical communication, advocate for a conclusive, inclusive, and equitable global information order. So finally, we have to ensure a responsible digital governance. To address the challenge of digital warfare, several steps are very much crucial and essential. Firstly, development of international norms and legal framework governing digital conduct, greater transparency and accountability of techno platforms, promotion of digital literacy to combat misinformation, strengthening independent journalism and fact-checking mechanisms, and above all, we must ensure that technology serves the truth and justice, not manipulation. Finally, let me conclude with a simple but powerful thought. In today's world, words may begin with weapons, but they are sustained by narratives. If global opinion is shaped by distortion, justice will remain elusive. But if truth prevails, even the most powerful structures can be challenged. As scholars, professionals, and global citizens, our responsibility is very much clear. To stand for truth, to challenge the misinformation, and to ensure that digital spaces remain arenas of justice, not instruments of oppression. So, thank you all that we must stand for justice, for truth, and in favor of oppressed and against the aggression. So, digital warfare must be in favor of oppressed, not for misinformation, disinformation, in favor of aggressions. Thank you so much all.
Thank you very much, Sir Iqbal. You have emphasized on very critical points of digital warfare. I would also extend a comment on your commentary that digital warfare is a sharp power tool to influence the narratives within the globe.